Yo, 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 yo. We back. We Bizac. We more than back. Band stream number 2. Band stream number 2. You're band stream number 2. You know what I'm saying? Light work. Let's go ahead and continue this, man.
Please don't be Novacore. Please don't be Novacore. Please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
Back in the building. Back in the building. What's good? What's good, Gaming? How you doing, my boy?
That's a patrol ship. Designation, Hallis Hope.
Did you say Hallis Hope?
There's this thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal. Now. I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a
That's
harmless
good, young.
space llama thing.
That's good, my
Harmless?
boy.
Remember Anakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because
God,
they scorched
man.
the planet because an
You know what I'm
idiot
saying?
smuggled
Band
in
streams
Tron.
in the building,
I will
man.
eject the beast into
You're
space.
Whoa. We're not ejecting
what I'm saying?
anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is going to hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How long's it been? 2-3 years?
That's
You're
crazy,
good.
man.
Been tanning?
This is a new low, Peter, even for you.
that
Corell,
is crazy.
I swear it's not what
How
it
y'all
looks
boys
like.
day, man?
That you're
My
a
days
junker
been
trespassing
swell.
in the most restricted area
I'm
of
only gonna
space.
be on here for about an
Police are
hour,
pussies
hour
and
15.
murderers, apparently.
Hey,
You know
killing
what I'm
people for
saying?
money ain't murder, lady.
Nice
They
to
definitely
see
been
you,
swell.
Peter Quill.
You know, it was a little deep.
Found these
Pause.
items, the, space.
You know, shout out to B Gamer and his little
There was
stream.
not enough room for both.
You know, I don't want to say little. That sounds crazy. That sounds, bring me
Peter
down.
Quill,
You know what I'm saying?
South
His
Line
big stream.
C53,
Yo, real
100
talk, man. You know what I got to talk about,
TXT-47.
man?
I am
Man,
placing
I'm
your
gonna keep it a buck.
Can I call you
I'm gonna
back?
keep it 100 and 1,000.
Please.
Man,
That is not
bump
afraid of
I am
secret attack.
athlete.
It is.
Bump
great.
Brandon Marshall.
Which also
Bump
happens to
Pac-Man
be very
Jones.
valuable.
Bump Shady McCoy. Bump DJ Williams. Bump that whole cast. Bump the producers. Bump everybody on that show, bro. Whoever created, whoever uploaded, whoever put all the animations, the editing, all of that, bro. All of them guys. Yo, real talk.
Hide the llama.
They not solid, man. Those are not solid peoples, man.
I know Corell.
They not solid
Pretty sure I
peoples,
can get him
man.
to go
At
easy
all,
on this
man.
stuff.
Real talk.
Potential biohazard?
Real talk, man. If you got people that you rock with, man, keep them guys close.
The point is we were
You know what I'm
close.
saying? And to try to determine money and emotion is two different things. Like,
And that would be important.
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That flip that they did on the recent episode of I Am Athlete talking about, the separation between Brandon Marshall and Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor. Shouts out to the pivot, man. Like, the first thing I gotta say about it, man, like,
Silence, prisoner.
DJ Williams, man.
Has no time to meet with law-breaking.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not a smart guy.
Legally incorporated heroes for
I'm not saying that you didn't graduate college.
You check those records.
But the common sense, bro, is a little low.
67398.
It's a little low, my boy.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
It's a little low, DJ Williams. Like, for you to be talking about,
So I let Groot
like,
the paper.
yo, man, it's crazy how Fred Taylor
Well-known hero
and
hired
Channing
by
Crowder's
the
first
top five
episode
of
on I Am Athlete, on the pivot, it's about the breakup.
Groot.
Why would I not do my first episode about the breakup?
An awesome best
Like,
friend.
first of all, that's the number one question you're going to be asked.
Fight super genius.
If LeBron James today
Definitely not
leaves the Lakers and goes to any other team, what is the first question they're going to ask?
deadliest
Hey, LeBron, I know you used to be a Laker.
Drax the
Now you're a Cleveland Cavalier.
serial murderer
Why did you make the
and
change?
galactic war hero.
That's literally the one question everybody wants to know. When LeBron James and Kyrie Irving broke up and LeBron James became a Laker, you know what I'm saying? Even before he became a Laker, when they broke up and Kyrie went to Boston, LeBron stayed in Cleveland.
What are you doing?
LeBron knew the first question that was going to be asked was about Kyrie and why they broke up. And that's why he said, this is the first time you're going to be able to ask me this, and this is going to be the last time I'm going to answer it.
Aren't you
Like,
for that hairdo?
yo, man, shouts out to DJ Williams, bro. I know you're a football player, but the intelligence, as far as common sense, may not be the highest.
She is about science.
Let's move over to Brandon Marshall, man. Brandon Marshall,
The real concern here is regulation.
it's very sickening that your idol is Joe Button, man. That's very sickening, man. Once again, another dude that hyped people, that brung people along on the journey, and then slit their throat because he felt like, everybody's dispendable.
No.
Like, let's break down the Joe Button podcast
I got
as a whole and the quote-unquote network that everybody was promoting at the time. So before, it used to be the Joe Button podcast. It was I Named This Podcast Later. It's literally what the podcast used to be. I'm an OG member. I started with that podcast when it was like episode 2. That podcast was dying. It was dry. So then Joe decided to bring on Rory McFarrell. Shouts out to Rory. All right, it got a little bit more entertaining. Still was dry. The only reason that show really, really, really popped off with Rory and Joe was when they went at Drake and Joe was breaking down bars related to Drake. That was really the little buzz that they had at the time when it was I Named This Podcast Later, bro. So after that, what happened was they brought on Maul. Maul came on. So it became Joe, Maul, and Rory, right? So as people probably know, they changed the podcast to Joe Budden Podcast. And pretty much they broke records and made history related to, signing with Spotify and, that whole situation, right? So everybody knows success, right? The thing that was the problem was people obviously wasn't getting paid correctly. As Fred Taylor would say, the business wasn't buttoned up, right? And we know that split. But the problem, the issue before that split occurred was Joe believes, just like Brandon Marshall, is that he believes that because, I fell off, low key. That's crazy. I missed that time. But he believes that because I created an idea and I thought of an idea, then I am the reason why this is successful. And like, bro, that's never the reason why you're successful. You were successful. Bro, I missed that again? That's crazy. Anyway, but the reason you were successful is because you brought people together and y'all had chemistry. That's what people gravitate towards in the podcast realm. When people want to listen to a group of people talk, like they go to creativity. Bro, I'm supposed to hold it. Okay. They gravitate to creativity. They gravitate to you being genuine. And obviously, if you're funny and dope and stuff like that, they enjoy that as well, right? So, like, that's the reason why people was on Joe Button at the first place. It wasn't because Joe Button was popping. I didn't hold it long enough. It wasn't because Joe Button was popping or anything of that nature, because Joe Button's career was never popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joe Button's career never popped. No one talked about Joe Button other than Pump It Up. And the only reason people know Pump It Up is because they all watched the doggone movie with B2K and it was all dancing. Bump it up. Like, everybody wanted to save Lil Saint. Like, everybody wanted to save Lil Saint, bro. Like, that's the reason why we know about Lil Pump It Up, bro. Like, God dog it, I keep falling, bro. God dog. But anyway, get back to the situation. Right, so Joe Budden then branches off, creates a podcast with Karen Civil, creates a podcast with See the Thing Is, and then he's on I'm holding it, bro. I'm holding it. Praise God. Bro, I'm literally holding triangle. Okay, but anywho, he starts those other ventures, right? Then he's on State of the Culture with Revolt as well, right? And then Joe goes to these scandals. Bro, I guess you can't. Oh, I guess you gotta wait to that specific time. Okay, I get it now. But yeah, so he goes through this whole process. And then you figure out that these other podcasts were not good at the first place. Like the Karen Civil podcast, no one ever really watched that. Bro, I'm literally hitting it. But no one ever watched that podcast like that. And then you got to See the Thing Is, who recently branched off and they signed the deal. And then obviously Rory and Mal left because they had their beef. But getting to tie this back into Brandon Marshall's thing is that Brandon Marshall started something that was very unique. Finally got it. Brandon Marshall started a very unique situation, which is they had a podcast full of athletes, and at that time, that wasn't being done because of the pandemic. But Brandon Marshall always says this in every situation, is that, guess what, man? I had an idea. So I called Channing, I called Fred, I called Reggie Wayne, I called all these people because I had an idea to start a podcast. And you know what happened after that, man? You know, we got together, we started videotaping and all these type of things. I started producing. What else am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to save her? I guess I am supposed to save her. But you know, he did all these things, right? And that's all cool, bro. Those things are fine and dandy. But where we mess up in our culture is a lot of times is that we want to be the reason. We believe because we created an idea that we're the leader. You're not the leader of nobody, my boy. Like, for Brandon to say the reason it wasn't successful is because I wanted Fred Taylor to have his own thing. I wanted you know, Channing to have his own thing. You know, I wanted all these things to occur. Bro, those other people just wanted to do podcasts. You wanted to produce a fishing show for Channing Crowder because he used to fish. Bro, that doesn't mean that Channing Crowder wants to do that fishing show. You don't know what's going on in that man's life like that where he don't want to do that fishing show. Or Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor may not want to be in the clothing like that. But that's something that you have a vision for. Why do you have a vision for that in your situation? It's because, like you said on the show, on the video, that's a vision that you have to build your portfolio, because Brandon Marshall in itself wanted to build a production company. He didn't care about who was with him. He wanted to build a production company. And guess what? Like he said, if I produce this, you know, if I could produce the thing with Channing Crowder and do it Fred, you know what I'm saying? That's part of his accolades, bro. Like, that's part of his thing of, you know, like I said, it's part of just building his portfolio. It's business. And I understand that he wanted to sell the show, and everybody else didn't want to sell the show. They didn't want to do what Brandon wanted to do. But I think, you know, that's where it just goes wrong, man. Like, you can't create something with a bunch of people and then assume leadership because you put X amount of dollars in this thing, and then gonna tell everybody else that you want to sell it because you put X amount of dollars in it. No one told you to put that in there. Like, you decide to do that, but that doesn't make you the leader at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, like, it's really weirdo activity for me to look at it when, like, you just really just saw people as making money and business opportunities, right? And that's a problem with our culture, man. We just see money. We want to do business with people. When we talking about let's remove feelings and like that, that's never gonna work, my boy. Like, that's never gonna work. Like, you can make money and still be friends with people. You can make money and still love the person that's next door to you. You can make money, you know, and not agree with everything that someone is doing. And for me, like, just watching that interview and just that whole situation with I Am Athlete, bro, it was just, no one admitted to what they did incorrectly. Like, no one admitted. And then, you know, I just never liked the new guys on the block, bro. The new guys on the block is always funny. Like Pac-Man and Shady McCoy, like, oh, man, you know, I'm riding for you. You know, I'm blase. Bro, you didn't build anything. Shady, Pac-Man, y'all didn't build nothing. So, of course, you're going to ride. It's crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? You wasn't the original niggas that was helping me fix up this Toyota Camaro that didn't have, this Toyota Corolla that didn't have no AC. It barely worked. right? Y'all came on when I'm driving a Lambo. It's always easy at that time. It's easy to rival with people when they driving a Lambo. You want to be in a Lambo. And then Shady talking about, oh man, you know, you just gotta be thankful, man. You gotta be grateful for this opportunity. Grateful for this opportunity. Shady, when you talk about your career and you talk about crazy work and all of that, you don't be talking about nothing that you was grateful for, my boy. You talk real crazy on that pod. It's funny. It's really funny. It's enjoyable. But, like, what are you being grateful for? Like, y'all are just sitting there having opinions and having conversation with people that's y'all peers. Like, so I'm just trying to understand what's grateful about this. You just happen to get a paycheck. Like, there's nothing grateful about that situation, man. It is interesting, man. It'd be interesting to me. It'd be funny to me when I see people, you know, who don't put the work in, always want the reward at the end of the day. Because it's always people, you know what I'm saying, just like on YouTube, man. Like, I'm starting YouTube, right? I'm nobody. I'm a nobody. Eventually, I hope to be somebody. But, you know what I'm saying, that's like me riding with Mr. Beast right now, who's one of the biggest YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, in the game. But that's like me just being like, yeah, man, you know, I've been with Mr. Beast all his life. Like, you know, that's my guy. Like, I ride and die for Mr. Beast. Like, nah, bruh. Me and Mr. Beast don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be weird when money comes around and clout and people being able to ride a train. We will ride a train in the culture, bro. We will ride the positive things until it falls off. Because one thing I do know is once things start not making the type of money that you agreed to make, the real truth comes out. Like, nah, man, I ain't really like him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I ain't even rock with him at all. Like, you know, so I was just there for the good business and the opportunities, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even like him like that. Like, bro, that was crazy. When I watched that entire interview, man, it was very sad to see that no one took ownership, man. And I think, to be honest with you, I think the Pivot and I Am Athlete should sit down and actually have a joint pod. I think that would be more entertaining than anything. But you know what was my biggest question out of all of this? Because it was Channing, you know what I'm saying, Fred Taylor, Brandon Marshall, and one person was missing from that interview, you know, that podcast. And that was Ocho. Where was Ocho? That's my question. Because Ocho was in the midst of all of this. Ocho hasn't been on I Am Athlete since he had his baby.
In the interest of historical accuracy.
That's my question. Where is Ocho? There has to be some truth to Brandon just not being the most stand-up guy. I know T.O. don't like Brandon Marshall. That was stated on his T.O.'s podcast, actually. So it's weird, man. It's weird. It's too much money. It's too much to be to basically make people choose your vision or not. Like, that's kind of what it became down to, man. Like, and what I hear from Brandon is just like, basically, I had a vision for y'all because y'all didn't do the vision that I had for y'all. I feel like y'all didn't want to move forward. Y'all didn't really want to make this pay. So I got to figure out a way to get rid of y'all and bring some supplemental people in here to make this money. And that's cool. It's the same thing Joe Budden did with them old people that he brung in there, and Parks, the lap dog, get on his knees and top, you know, Joe Budden off every week. But, like, that's cool. But, like, I just can't do that to make money, bro. I just can't. I can't be the yes man in the corner knowing that, you know, my dude might be doing the most grimiest stuff in the world and then come in and be like, yeah, man, we rock with you, man. We support you. Like, yeah, you my guy. Like, yeah, this it. Like, we here. This is us. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's like you go to the Golden State Warriors and you screaming out the loudest like you putting up buckets, but you on the bench every game. You on the bench every game and you screaming out talking about, hey, bruh,
been through a lot today.
Hey, bro, this my team. Like, y'all ain't better than us. You can't guard me. You right, I can't guard you because you never get into the game.
Make sure the fire is out.
You literally never get into the game. There's no possible way for me to guard you. You're correct, my boy.
Make him
Sit on that bench. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when what was that dude? The dude that used to dance with Westbrook all the time. Payne was going crazy, and he was talking crazy to LeBron when LeBron was losing to the
Even Peter was
to the highly overrated Suns.
What it's worth.
The highly overrated Phoenix Suns. When Cameron Payne was talking all that trash because they was winning, Cameron Payne, bro, the Suns wasn't winning because of you. I guarantee that. Like, nobody was like, yo, you know what to make our team go and take the team to the next level? We gotta get Cameron Payne. I know we got Chris Paul, who's a Hall of Famer. I know we got Devin Booker, who's a future Hall of Famer, and I know we got DeAndre Ayton, who's gonna give us 20 and 10 or 20 and 15 every night. But Cameron Payne, he is the glue guy. He's the guy that's gonna get this offense moving. We need to sign Cameron Payne, the guy that used to dance every time with Russell Westbrook and never got any PT. That's the guy. Cameron Payne. We gotta find up Cameron Payne, chat. That's who. That's when my YouTube is gonna pop off. I gotta find me a Cameron Payne. That's a fact. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Let me read. I think the biggest issue with Joe and why they wanted to leave was control. Was control. Leaving Spotify, Roy and Maul went in a direction and possibly ass, and Joe wants to do things his own way. No, I feel you on that, Young. At the same time, like, I feel like with that situation with Joe and Rory, I feel like I do agree with Joe on this. Everybody landed on their feet. And one thing I can say is I'm thankful that Rory and Maul was able to land on their feet and bounce back and do the thing that they were supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, and show that they wasn't Cameron Payne, because it's a lot of people on that podcast with Joe Budden who is Cameron Payne. It'd be a lot of Cameron Paynes on that podcast that no one cares about. No one cares about Parks.
I don't know what to tell you, Mom.
He's definitely Cameron Payne. But he be the loudest when he be talking. It be crazy. It be crazy. It be real crazy. You got to look at it side eye. But like, who? Aren't you just an engineer, my boy? You know what I'm saying? It'd be a little crazy, but you know, it just be interesting, man. Like, I just hope one day our culture, you know, us as a whole, we can find success and not always break up over bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it don't ever be the people that want the most money. It just always be the people that, because I told you to do something, you didn't do it. That's a problem for me. Like, so now we got to break up because I need some people that can be, you know, subordinates to me, because I'm the guy that brung all the ideas. And if you look at I Am Athlete, bro, I understand why Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor left. No one wanted, real talk. I don't know if this is ever going to get to Brandon Marshall. Y'all can clip it, whatever. Brandon, no one ever wanted to watch I Am NASCAR. I repeat, no one ever wanted to watch I Am Athlete partnership with NASCAR. Ever. In my wildest dreams, I was never like, yo, you know what I really want to see? I want to see NASCAR. I want to see NASCAR on I Am Athlete, because I'm interested in what they're doing over there. You know what I'm saying? No one ever asked for I Am Athlete California, which died after 2 episodes. You made that whole big speech, Brandon, in the first episode. Oh man, you guys got the keys. You know, you guys gonna take it. Y'all gonna take us to another height and do it the way that y'all want to do it. Blase. Died in 2 episodes. Was boring.
fine as I'll pay.
was
Tell me
boring the first
exercises.
episode. First episode was awkward.
Prove that I'm not
You know what I'm saying? You had the female edition, right?
gonna pay
Which was
$6,000
dope with some topics, right?
In 3 seconds.
But once again, you destroyed what was making you the money.
A lot of money.
People came from I Am Athlete, bro. They didn't come for the other
The
shows.
fine's non-negotiable.
But you the mastermind. You know how to scale.
Found a disturbing amount.
You know what I'm saying? Because you've done that with the House of Athletes. I just know how to scale and, grow businesses, and I do all those type of things. But the problem is you don't have the chemistry and you don't know the creative talent that it takes to make things successful. You need other people to do that. You might be great at just doing the X's and O's as far as the business and the numbers, but as far as chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Other people got to show that, man.
When have I ever?
Other people gotta take that on, man. Like, that's why Ocho was great at what he was doing. That's why Fred was great at what he was doing. That's why Shannon was great at what he was doing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's to me, it's just unfortunate overall, man. So I rock with the pivot. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was a long soliloquy just to say that I rock with the pivot. I respect what they doing out there. Y'all keep grinding. I hope the pivot doesn't respond to anything that has been expressed, written, or determined, that was said from or by anyone on I Am Athlete. Like, I hope they don't respond. Keep grinding. You dropped another interview today with Saquon Barkley. Keep grinding. Keep looking at these, interviewing these athletes. I enjoy those interviews because I be want to hear about the athletes. I want to hear about the athletes athleting. Okay? I don't want to hear about NASCAR.
At least we're not on a prisoner.
I don't want to hear about that, but it's crazy. Chef Nancy not there no more.
Nice. You're Drax the
I'm just
Destroyer.
saying, man, like,
Thanos.
it's a lot of people that's not around that situation, man. There's a lot of people that done distance themselves, man.
Gamora, you're
It's just
practically
interesting to
a
me.
agent, but way harder.
It's interesting, man.
There's nothing.
It's weird.
Here it comes.
It's weird.
You're an actual
You're not the reason
genius.
you're
Scrap
successful, bro.
How many
Other
prisons did
people
you
make
break up?
you successful. It's a lot of luck.
You are Groot.
You know what I'm saying? That makes you successful. It's not about you. Like, you can work as hard as you want to work,
Broke we are.
but if you don't have the right relationships with the right people,
Check between
all
the
of that
soldiers. Check under the credit
cannot work
card.
out at the end of the day, especially when you
If you
get to
find
a
any
certain
spare
level.
units lying around, grab 'em. I'll do the
Like,
same in my
that's bogus, man.
All right.
It's unfortunate.
This is why
It's unfortunate that it happens in our culture, man.
bombs on my ship.
It really is that we just can't figure out a way to be successful and make money all together. Why, man? Why, chat? Why can't we figure out the success all together? You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to make money. You know what I'm saying? Dame made millions. Bean made millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that, man. And I don't even like Jay-Z. I don't even like Jay-Z. God did. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like Jay-Z like that. But, it is what it is. It is what. I'm off my ranting table, man. Let's get into the gameplay. Let's get into the gameplay. I can't wait till I'm unbanned, bro. I need to fight somebody competitively, bro. Like, I feel better when I go against people one-on-one versus me just facing the AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels better if I'm going against people that's one-on-one in AI. But like I said, man, I'm rocking with the pivot till I die, man. I'm never going back to I Am Athlete, bro. They're not gonna get no more views from me, my boy. Like, that explanation that they dropped was a waste of time. It was 57 minutes of everybody patting themselves on the back, basically saying, "Hey, man, you did the best that you could do at the time."
What do you want, Quill?
I'm just saying.
Looking for units? Check your own room.
That's all I can say. I'm just saying. Like, that's literally what the episode was about. It was about just saying, "Hey, man, like, I don't want you to feel bad, because you did the right things."
If you're here to talk about feelings, it's a hard pass.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I felt like that episode was about. Other people might have other opinions about it. Definitely write it in the chat if you have other opinions about it. If you watch I Am Athlete or The Pivot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm avid on those things, man. I'm avid on those things. You know what? I should transition to boxing, man. I'm a huge boxing fan. Yeah, I'm a huge boxing fan. That's what I can say. I'm a huge boxing fan. One of the greatest to ever do is Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Money Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers to ever do it. I'll argue anybody about this at any time. Like, for real.
Maybe we can talk later.
But no, man, Ryan Garcia really wants to fight Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis. Now, to me, for anyone that may or may not watch boxing, Tank Davis is he's scary because, you know, the simple fact that if you fight against Tank Davis, you may or may not get up off that canvas. Like, that's real. That's on God. Like, you may or may not get off that canvas, and the reason why is because he's that powerful. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, for all the Ryan Garcia lovers, man, real talk. Please name a top 10 fighter Ryan Garcia has fought ever in his career. Ever in his career. Ryan Garcia has been fighting basically everyone that's on YouTube. Ryan Garcia has yet to fight any real fighters, any legit fighters. And now he want to fight Tank. I really feel like the reason he want to fight Tank Davis is because of the simple fact that he want bread. You know, Ryan went into rehab. He checked himself in. He did all those things that he needed to do.
You're supposed to be looking for money.
And I don't think Ryan really be making the money that he want to make over there in the zone. Because over there in the zone ain't it, bro. The zone
Is that a trick question?
really ain't got that bread like that.
Okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying? They had Canelo,
Good.
which Canelo left because he wasn't making enough
Get
money.
out.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Ryan Garcia is just interesting, man. Like, why would you want to risk your health and life to fight Gervonta Tank Davis and you know you're not going to win? Like, we know Ryan Garcia is not going to win that fight.
The units think pretty seriously.
We know Ryan Garcia is not going to win that fight. And anybody that believes Ryan Garcia is going to win that fight is crazy.
I'm not afraid of going back to
It's really crazy.
Good,
Because you need to go watch Tank Davis fights. Who I would like Ryan Garcia to fight? I would like Ryan Garcia to fight Isaac Cruz, which is the Latino Mike Tyson. If y'all don't know who that is, go look up Isaac Cruz. He fought Gervonta Davis. Gervonta won by decision. He didn't win by knockout against Cruz because Gervonta actually injured his right arm and was actually punching for, I think, the last 5 rounds of that fight with only one arm.
I cannot say the same for
Crazy fight. But
you could be wrong, Drax.
Isaac Cruz showed that he's a real warrior and he's bringing that pain. I would love Ryan Garcia to fight someone like that. I would like Ryan Garcia to fight Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Someone that, like, we all know is legit. Did he lock me in here? Am I locked in the room? Okay. But I would like him to fight someone that we all know is legit. You know what I'm saying? Before you get an opportunity to fight one of the biggest fighters in the world right now, which is Tank Davis, man.
Is that my tooth?
Like, if I'm Tank Davis, I'm not fighting Ryan Garcia.
Now I need a new
I wouldn't fight Ryan Garcia personally. Like, I would, you know what also would be a great fight, because I know Devin Haney and Kambosos is supposed to do a rematch. We already know Devin Haney's going to win that rematch. Me personally, I don't know why there's a rematch. I know it's a rematch clause in the contract that Kambosos has. However, I never thought Kambosos really was going to beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney got into his boxing bag and stayed on the outside, and Kambosos wasn't strong enough. I thought Kambosos would be better, personally, because he beat, who did he fight? Teofimo Lopez. That was a great fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a great fight. I wish they did I wish they did a part 2 of that fight. That was a great fight. Lopez and pretty much Kambosos just basically traded the entire time. That was a great fight. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was a great fight. What am I looking for? That was a really good fight. Search units. Okay. But that was a really good fight, man. So you know, that's what I'm in. That's what I'm on, the fighting situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm at on a fighting situation, man. Like I said, I like all type of sports. I'm excited for the NFL season to start back up, man. Shouts out to the Detroit Lions and what they're providing. You know what I'm saying, on the HBO situation. Good content. Hard Knocks. Good content. You got HBO, definitely check it out. I can't wait till Hard Knocks in season starts because it's the Cardinals. We get to see Kyler Murray be upset with his coach about, his little contract situation and why they wanted, what they wanted from him. Basically, you got to keep studying. So I'm interested to see that Hard Knocks in season. I think that's going to be a great one. I really wish the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would have had a Hard Knocks, to be honest with you, since, it's one of the greatest, quarterbacks to ever play the game last year, which is Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? TB12. So, we probably going to get another ring over here in Tampa. Shout out to Tampa if you're in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tampa Bay.
Can you do that?
You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Hold on right quick. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Why you gotta be so
Don't
paranoid?
they know I'm
big
off?
guy? You didn't mind trusting me on Hanshi.
What time is it?
Paid by attempting to rob our employees.
Don't they know I'm
I
off?
told you I was just testing their security measures.
All right.
So you claimed.
Let's see what's up. What else should I talk about, man? What else y'all interested for me to talk about? A spawn to pound. You know what I'm saying? Give my knowledge.
Resident murder crime.
You know what I'm saying? Or you just enjoy me walk around and searching these quarters. What am I looking for though, chat? Like, what am I supposed to be looking for?
So, a plan?
I suggest we wait to hear what Peter Quill will propose.
Quill.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He
What
got
am I
us
looking
into this
for?
mess in the first place.
I've literally walked through the entire situation. Like, what am I really looking for at this point?
I trust you, Peter Quill. And if you trust them, I will follow suit.
Okay, so I can't go back in there.
You seem to have a low opinion of Peter Quill.
Why do you say that?
You do not trust him to solve our
Is it
predicament,
this?
but he has proven himself reliable. By only a few rotations ago, he was piloting us safely out of a collapsing quarantine zone sector.
Look, I trust Quill with a lot of stuff, including my life systems, but he ain't always
So
the
I can't
smartest
get
guy.
down.
Statistically, that statement is true.
What am I looking for though? Search quarters for units. What units am I looking for?
So, Drax, did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like.
And you're
Alright, I already went to my room though. I literally went to my room several times.
Groot, are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input. What do you mean a minute? You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed. Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here.
Okay.
Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be
Oh, the units was the money.
63 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them
Let me
stupid
pin
ever since you
gamers.
first joined us. I mean,
Gaming
tell me if you
Prod's message since he was first.
holding out on
My
us.
figurines are not
Oh,
knickknacks.
team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakaran.
Real mature.
Where we will seek to best the
I mean,
infamous Fin
at
Fang
least
Foom.
I got an idea. He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the
Bing,
only
bang,
problem
boom.
with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
I am Groot.
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend.
I am...
Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I am Groot.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Let me get Groot up out of here, man. I like Rocket
Well,
better.
I think Groot's more convincing in the traditional monster sense.
To be honest with you.
Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
I am Groot.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
I really wish you could take that streamer mode off. Like,
Next
that
time,
looks
I'm
whack.
flying.
Are you sure the Leafy One is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Daz?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Ew.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ouch. Ugh. Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm. Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
At least we'll have time to think about our sales pitch. We got this. Just don't
we
fall,
separated?
we'll be fine.
Agreed. Must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
you of getting killed?
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
Where are we going?
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
Oh, snap.
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender. So we're still doing this.
I thought I was supposed to get out there. I'm trying to figure out why he got out there in one fall swoop. Oh, snap. God, dog. I'm glad I definitely turned up the graphics option because, boy, we was playing on 1080p version. Woo! That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. Oh, I just died. Ain't that something? That's crazy. Yo. I probably should have finished Miles Morales. I still ain't finished that game. At least I ain't got a quick time there.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mako 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and their Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Our guys.
What is that, gelatin?
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
I would be wary, Rodin.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready.
Oh, we fight the Jellos? Is that what it is? We gotta fight Jello?
Watch the spiky fish!
Now is not the time for watching Peter Quill.
They keep moving around.
You must be quicker, assassin.
Turn them down, Groot! Rocket! Do your thing!
The gelatin is satisfying these strikes. Just don't get your fist stuck in there.
Oh, this dude's flipping.
Glad we can entertain you! Send it their way, Drax! Guess this is the local fauna!
Why they only chasing me?
Snag 'em!
What is next, Peter Quill?
I'm trying to understand why they only chasing me, my boys.
Yet the creature lives.
Enough with the belly! Break its bones!
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
Oh,
Stay away from its sharp edges. Death has come.
Nice to meet you.
dang.
I'm gonna get mud in my fur. Perhaps you would prefer this gelatinous substance. Someone get rid of the giggle. The outer muck is only a distraction from its nucleus.
I'm trying to understand why the guns are so weak.
Glad we can entertain you! Wrap 'em up, bud!
Keep moving around.
Come on, we got this!
The creature mocks us with its regenerative jiggling.
I don't think you matter.
Make your
Fight to the
peace.
side.
keeps going bad. Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
The Blobby's got a knife!
I see what's going on.
Branch out, Groot! What are these things? I know what they're about.
That's what you gotta do.
Might want to check on that, Peter.
I will not be bested so easily.
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
There we go. Now I see what was going on. I had to figure that thing out.
That's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's nothing I can do for you.
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving.
Crazy.
Drax is having an existential meltdown.
So already wilding out. There we go.
I ain't seen one of these fly swatters in years, working or otherwise. It is not that.
All else fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
All right, my boy, move that
Drax,
for me, my
pull
boy.
this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Now I continue ripping it apart.
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
There they are. Wing controls.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's
Let's go,
all
baby.
yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
Flark. That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
Come down there. It is. You always gotta explore.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing for? For sport.
Nothing wrong with a little sport. A girl has to keep busy.
You are looking for trouble, assassin.
Oh, snap.
This is further proof that we are not welcome.
All right, I guess they don't want us to go that way.
Every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Well, can we go that way?
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
You see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready. Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Her name is Lady.
There we go.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who
Here we go.
Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawned it first.
What about her sister Nebula?
Guys, monster planet, dark, dangerous. Can we focus here?
You're frightened of monsters, Peter Quill.
Only the scary ones.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle. Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Come on, man. W Finder.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Chitauri tech over there?
Ask Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
We do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge. I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down! No!
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No! Very well!
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You censored dogs! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt scum, but
I
don't
think he's
face
making them up.
scut
He's really pissed.
You can run, you free-bagging flarkhole!
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, ass face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway.
Yay!
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait.
scud again.
Hear that?
Rise up, people.
Incoming!
Bro, what in the world is that?
I was born for this! Fly these beasts straight to Lady Hellbender!
Drax! I'm not calling you fat, but... Put him up, boy!
Feel this? Watch the fingers!
Good luck! Boy!
Show him some muscle!
A tick is a measurement of time, Peter Quill. Wow! Move the bit! I'm ready!
Oh, snap.
No fair! They can fly!
So can you!
God, dog. They out here boxing.
Focus on not becoming part of one! Time for the beast thing would have come in handy a second ago!
It would have been better than Drax's idea. Face all of Lady Hellbender's demons.
Get it out of your system
Oh,
before we
snap.
get there!
I really wish. I really wish he had a better game plan.
Do your thing, Drax!
So glad you parked all this way away, Quill.
At least we didn't get struck down.
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
There we go. God, dog.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the fuck are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units says it ain't. No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Drax, some of your Lady Hellbender tidbits. Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old
Let's
Nova
go.
bomb. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
A dozen ships, or 1 Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope.
Now what's the holdup?
No. Just thinking someone else had crossed the death pit first. Me, Groot, of the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Planet.
Just go.
No, you just go.
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
Trying to figure out what my man's scared of out here in these streets.
Easy does it.
Welcome to the band stream.
Groot says there's something down there. Monster.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Yup, definitely saw the giant
Yo, are you serious? That's crazy how I just missed that, even though I literally flew towards it. Oh my God, these quick time events. These quick time events are trash. Quick time events. Bro, like, what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't like the quick time events in this game. Because typically, like, quick time events, like, it tells you the prompt, but, like, you have to, in this game, you gotta just time it. Like, you gotta wait till you get into the window to do it. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't like this version of quick time events.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
I definitely don't like this version of quick time events.
I got it.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
A monster. Ah!
Those are some enemies have multiple health bars as indicated by markers above the gauge. When you deplete one bar is okay.
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us?
It's a monster eating monster world. About time.
Dang.
Well, he ain't eating us.
Okay.
Smoke them, Rocket. Now, boy.
I don't think it does tricks, Rocket.
Alright, so how do I get them out? Oh, that's how you go free.
Feel free to tell it that.
Feel my wrath. Your corpse will feed the very creatures you prey upon. We must strike the large one with more force.
Oh! My man boxing out here.
I knew something was stopping us.
Sawyer, I told you so.
Like a hot knife.
Says
Its belly will soft.
oh, I ran away?
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs.
I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
Let us settle. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question. Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
See anything useful up there?
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots to bring it down. All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh. Yo, Quill, check out the upper wing strut. Looks pretty compromised to me.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
Got it, Drax.
Guys, the creature we fought is still out there. Are we gonna do something with that reactor unit?
Damaged reactor will make a poor weapon against that creature.
Well,
No explosions, Rocket.
hey, Quill, mind giving the old girl a scan?
I agree. Maybe part of the ship's still functional.
Here looks good.
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
Yes! That is why I can easily carry this great weight. What next, Peter Quill?
Anything you can do with that busted reactor unit, Rocket?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff. Just not moving.
I mean, is he gonna come over and do it?
Groot, is there any way you can bring down that wing?
Groot ain't that strong.
He says you want something sharp.
This wreck is so rusted out, you can hardly see the blue.
Long time since the war, and this place is all kind of wet.
Feels like yesterday, in all the worst ways.
Agreed. Huh. Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here. Okay, Rocket, let's see if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. This better not get jumped by any monsters. Done.
All right.
So, where are we?
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Ah, right.
So where am I supposed to go, though?
Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
Had a few run-ins with Nova
That's
Corps.
what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where am I supposed to go?
These things can turn on a dime. Meant for getting
Alright, so I don't think it's supposed to be
but
moved
also
there.
makes them hard to shake when they're chasing you.
Gamora, can you use the reactor to get up the ship?
Not when it's over there.
Do I need to move it over here? Oh, okay.
This rate, by the time we get there,
That's
Hellbender will
why.
have moved on from Monster Flesh.
Okay.
Yes, I am obviously being sarcastic. Just saying it shouldn't take this
Am I
long to
supposed to
get
move it over here?
I am being constructive. This is how I motivate.
Well, it's clearly working.
Perfect. Thanks, Drax.
What purpose does it serve over here?
You'll see, you'll see. Just be patient.
I see. I see.
Don't take too long. We got a castle to get to.
No giant monster. All good.
Okay, so
Drax, this one's all you.
Is there something I'm missing over here?
What do you think made this place worth fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this
That's
place
crazy.
was like a secret base?
Could be.
Middle of nowhere, inhospitable surface, storms provide cover from detection. Maybe refugees fled here.
I think I'd rather have been in the war.
Yeah, right there.
On it!
Can I go this way?
Got the reactor down, Quill. Don't think there's much else you can do up there.
I thought our objective was to climb the ship. That is what Peter Quill is doing.
You're both right. But if we're gonna get all the way up to the top of this thing, we'll need a different way. Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second.
Okay, there we
Back
go.
memories!
There we go. I was like, bro, what's going on here?
See? That was easy.
Swag.
Great teamwork, everyone. I helped in spirit.
All right. Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
There it is! Lady Hellbender's fortress!
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
Ha! It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Okay, here we go. Oh, slimy. Guys,
What in the world? Is this Jello?
you might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
Sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, hit fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do something!
Like what?
Flark.
Quill?
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold. Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
Aw, they helped him out. They helped the little buddy out, man. I was really trying to get to the next stage before I stop this stream. It does not look plausible.
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My blasters, they only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, it pulls scud like this. Just come on, dude. Just
Leave the guns alone.
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding the relax. Some kind of morphine panel.
Or sorcery.
here we go again.
Bro, why we keep fighting this jelly? Says, press to equip.
Ha! Instant ice cube! That's fun!
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
Okay, these guns kick so much ass!
Oh,
The explosive cores are accelerating.
Keep melting, jelly!
that's what you got. You gotta get away from it. Okay.
We need to get to the core!
Shaka! No mercy! Hold tight!
Let's go. Light work. Light work.
Close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding. Give that man a gold star.
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Be a planetary.
Rocket, you can fit through that hole. Maybe hack something from the inside to make us steps.
How am I supposed to even get up there?
Groot, can you get that cannon out?
You trying to rip his limbs off, Quill? Drax, pull that thing.
Very well. It is more stubborn than expected. Ah, impossible. It will not stay in place.
You couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You try holding it for a while longer.
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try. I cannot hold it forever.
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Drax, can you drag out that higher cannon?
Impossible. It is too far from the ground.
Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Chitauri ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott. Ah.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Chitauri meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Mark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah. And dry now, too.
Gamora, can you clear us a path through that junk?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill. Onward to the palace of the great giantess.
Oh, man.
Not a happy monster.
Well,
Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
I could throw.
Touch me again, and I paint these cliffs green.
Okay, okay. No throwing and no shooting. There's got to be another way across. We'll just look around.
Lady Hellbender.
let me guess. She would have laid over the ravine and let us walk across on her back.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Oh. Anybody else smell that?
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here. Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
Let's go,
I
Drax.
fear I will regret this. That is disturbingly fragrant.
That is disturbingly flagrant.
I am clenching every orifice right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello? Anybody? Whoa! Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as Scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like that?
we can use this.
You know, we really
Monster food.
your taste.
The cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste.
We go into that fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamorrean thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a
It's
proper
covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release the
ones than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Stumpy's back!
Put him through! Leon, somebody tell us what's just passing through! They smell blood! They will not listen! Neil boys enjoying this way too much! Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage! Beware the ice cap's posterior! They ain't free, dogs. Those are tentacles, not roots. Save your ammo! Hit the street with a special surprise! Choke on searing hot death!
Keep up the sweet talk! Punching tracks!
Been too long since I blew something up!
Avoid the mouth, dodge the tail, slice the rear.
Attack the stomach! We must get beneath it! You have cause to fly! On me at him!
There's your chance, Gamora!
Cut to the chase! It's toying with us! Trying to wear us down!
Shall not be brave, monster! Ain't nothing getting through! You predator!
These guys mess with the wrong catastrophe! Chop, chop, Gamora!
You don't stand a chip, Peter! Can your eyes get through that line?
I don't know what animation that was, but that looked crazy.
You are coming with me.
We better hurry.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True.
I
But
guess I can't make it
especially the
across there.
stinky slime tunnel part.
I thought I
Icky
could.
fur is where I draw the line.
We do smell exceptionally foul.
Yeah, way worse than usual. I swear, Quill, that's the last time I follow you through rock poop.
Hey, I just went through the same crap you did, and I smell amazing. Drew, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
What do you mean?
Nope.
It ain't.
What did the tree say?
He says all this moisture is good for us and will make us grow.
In your
That
case,
is
that
not
is
the
doubtful.
answer.
I agree with Groot. It's important to stay hydrated.
Not this hydrated.
Am I supposed to freeze the stuff?
So, what do we do if all don't go well with Lady Ink? We're gonna fight a monster queen?
You would be a formidable adversary indeed.
Lady Hellbender isn't her adversary. If all goes well, she's gonna be our business partner.
It's gonna go fine.
okay.
Right, Groot?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, you being Groot is exactly the problem.
I see it. Thought I was shooting up, but I didn't shoot.
freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the Monster Queen, how much are we asking for our monster?
What do you mean, don't we? We're running a business here.
We need to make a profit this time.
Hey, Quill, better not forget what we talked about earlier. It's nothing.
Don't worry, Rocket. Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
Already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time.
Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing
Keep
our
it
best plan yet.
optimistic.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked.
Let's just get this done. You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin Infinity Bridge is what it is.
You're being dramatic, Rodent. Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing is looking like we mean business.
Groot, you ready to squeeze in?
Peter Quill, there's still time to reconsider. The tree creature is not very monstrous.
Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. Rock's the best escape artist I know. If things go south after the transaction,
We're making the right choice.
What? We voted on this.
I don't feel right putting Groot in a cage.
That's because it ain't right.
Peter,
She'll go for it.
I think he's made his point.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Ah, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! Okay, whoa! A little bit close.
You seem so peaceful here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
I'm sure it's real pretty, but can we not draw its attention while I'm stuck in a Flarkin cage, please?
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we can sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5,
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
For the love of Lark, stop counting clicks.
We
could take turns extolling the virtues of Monster Week.
Quietly.
Star Wars. Mr. Garland used to say eyes. You don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
"13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?"
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Bro, why is this kid got this mullet? This mullet is crazy.
Oh, that was fast. Give me a sec. I didn't think you'd actually come up.
Maybe being on time is my new thing.
Oh, right. We'll see about that when I have to get you up for school tomorrow.
You know, I think I'm too old for that too.
Nice try, smart Alec. Sit. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing.
I like your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over you.
Mom.
What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie? Tonight?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No. Of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
So what, now you're too old for gifts?
What? No. I was just looking around, remembering things.
Grandma and Grandpa. Wish they could have
Never
been here
a black
too.
family. I know that for a fact. Ain't no way.
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement.
They tell you, hey, you don't keep your behind home. Know what you gonna do? You ain't going to see no movie. You gonna stay home.
At last!
Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. So, as I was saying, I can handle a little solo extraction.
No offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe return. My skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Clark it is. I'm the one in the box, lady.
Peter Quill is our leader. The burden of your possible death falls on his shoulders.
Fully on board with Rocket's plan that I was totally paying attention to.
See? Even Captain Space Cadet don't trust your gymnastics.
Wait, what about gymnastics?
I just think we shouldn't be relying on a piece of tech you won't even be around to use.
It ain't neutrino splicing, it's a tracker. Even you mouth breathers can figure it out.
Name? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you. I'm Groot.
Bonafide monster sellers.
Today, anyway.
What's in the box?
A monstrous abomination from Half-World and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Pass?
Rocket!
I mean...
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. It would be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast has a hellish demeanor.
I like it.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill. If Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit, her vengeance will be swift.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers? With guns?
I have never seen one of those two. But I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan? Which we're not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase after us with her old monster mash. Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Because Quill flies like a one-eyed badoon.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume, yes, but not know. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Wow. Look at this place. I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is appropriately impressive for a warrior of Lady Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
Ha! Not yours.
Come over near the cave and say that again.
This place is cool and all, but could it fit the entire Guardians of the Galaxy fleet?
We have a fleet. Then why must we suffer aboard such a small ship?
He means... Never mind.
The Kaleran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
Explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw the sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
I am humbled by my queen's countenance.
Spare me your empty attitude.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not play me for a fool.
You are not the first to claim they have captured Atara Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I say,
milady.
Release it.
We got this.
You are free here. Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer.
All right, guys.
The
this is
undoing
where
of the
I'm gonna have
Mad
to exit.
Titan.
I appreciate
in the
everyone going in the
flesh.
chat. Sorry for the rant. Felt passionate. You know how it be.
Such
We'll be
flesh.
back tomorrow with part 3.